everyone here. We're here because whether you are a survivor or a family member, friend, or significant other of a survivor, we all have one thing in common. The rape culture we live in has impacted us. Slut-shaming and victim blaming are so prevalent that even those of us who are survivors are not immune, especially to ourselves. In fact, because of the slut-shaming and victim blaming in our society, I did not report my rape. Too many of us here know how a rape investigation goes. The woman is badgered and forced to relive the incident to police officers and district attorneys. Then she is either told that there's not enough evidence to prosecute the rapist, or that she's about to go to court and have her sex life, wardrobe choices, and decisions on whether or not to ingest alcohol put on trial. Then we have the possible involvement of the media, including and especially social media, because the internet has turned our society into a place where anyone can publish a short comment and have it travel the world in moments, allowing the instant shaming and blaming of victims. Trying to combat it is like playing whack-a-mole with a landmine. It's good to see everyone here for another reason. You see, on the night of June 3rd, I went out for an early birthday celebration. Hadn't eaten too many, and as I was going home, walking down the 16th Street Mall, met a man who asked me directions. Then he told me how pretty he thought I was and asked me to his room. I told him I was a trans woman. He said it didn't matter, and I went with him to smoke a joint. Or so I thought. The next thing I knew, I was choking as he shoved his large dick down my throat, ripping off my scarf and glasses as he hate-fucked my face. I tried to get him off me, and he went at me harder. Adrenaline finally let it get him off me. He looked at the sparse hair on the top of my head and said, "You're a man!" I responded that I told him I was trans, and that I came out to smoke a joint and not have his big dick shoved down my throat. He said, "You're a man, take it like one," and he started back towards me. I screamed at him that if he came any closer, I'd kill him. I was lucky, he believed me. I got what I could, my scarf, my purse, and fled, leaving my glasses. Like I say, I was lucky. My only injuries were a sore throat and emotional wounds that come from being violated. Lots of women aren't that lucky, especially trans women. Some trans women in that situation end up being murdered in the most brutal fashion imaginable. One of the reasons I did not report is because I am trans, and I know that fact would become center stage. While our state has a law that defends my rights, it is difficult to enforce. I feared encountering an unsympathetic police officer or DA and having the situation turn on me, because not only does rape culture tell the lie that women lie about rape, cis-normative culture very often tells the lie that transgender people, especially trans women, are deceivers and predators. I still fear a knock at my door or a hand on my shoulder telling me I face some charge because my rapist ignored everything I was saying because he was only interested in raping me and I turned out to be trans. I fear encountering my rapist again because the clearest look I had at him was when I was drunk and without my glasses. Until my STI test came back negative, I feared he might have impacted me that way. I still relive the horror every day, and it has impacted me in a major way. I'm here taking my power back. I am here to say that I am a survivor, and that I reject rape culture and the burdens it places on me, rather than the perpetrator of the crime against me. I am here because we all need to let people know that how we dress, our like or dislike of sex, our orientation, our consumption of drugs or alcohol does not equal consent. Says they are, that rape is normal. As I reject the cis-normative culture that calls me a deceiver because I'm trans, because they are sides of a coin. We are survivors. We are strong and we can change this world. Standing together with our friends, family, and allies, we can make a difference. There can be a world where people who have been raped will not be afraid to seek justice because of the judgment society places on survivor. The work begins here, and it is ours to do. Help a survivor. Volunteer, advocate, educate, but most of all, do not remain silent. The more voices we have singing, the louder the chorus.